Alright, so, most of y'all know me if you watch my, my clips and stuff like that. I wanted to take a moment to kind of just talk about. I know here I'm working right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that I get to a point where I can kind of set up my own thing and really do this. But I really wanted to get on this topic right now because it's a big topic. So recently, Adam 22. Recently, my bad, I had to see what the fuck that noise was. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, Adam 22 recently. Recently, Adam 22 fired a guy named Lush One, and I guess a lot of backfire came from it. So you had, I guess he had the guy, a neo-Nazi guy, pretty much get on his podcast, and he has a co-host named AD, and he had a lot to say about it. So, me personally, I just wanted to weigh in on this situation because I feel like there's a lot of pettiness. First of all, I was just listening to Adam 22's podcast, and he's like, "Oh, I really didn't mean to talk behind his back." First of all, let's get this shit out the way. He didn't talk behind his fucking back. He talked to a coworker about another coworker making a decision, and he sat there and he said, "Oh man, he's not gonna be his. Right, what are you gonna do on the podcast? Make the same 4 jokes? I'm tired of that shit." Regardless of how the fuck it went down, and if he was sitting here saying, talking about him and saying his jokes and this, that, and third were no good. Bro, why are you feeling, bro? You are a Crip, right? Nigga, 80, ain't you a big black Crip, nigga? Why the fuck are you even thinking, why is your feelings hurt from this white man's ideas? Who gives a fuck? He already thinks you're a monkey. He already thinks you're a slave. What the fuck? Why did you not eat it? Oh, you thought you had a real white friend? Bro, what the fuck? I don't get it. Why are you even hurt about this shit? Nigga, instead of sitting here trying to play fucking victim and sit here and go back and forth, because I watched AD stream too. He's really butthurt about it. He's talking all this shit oh, I'm really hurt about it. Why the fuck are you hurt about him talking to a coworker about another coworker? That makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense. Bro, I don't know, for your character to kind of for you to keep going into depth about what the fuck you feel and how you feel all the time, bro, you sound kind of soft, homie. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't the biggest nigga in the world, but you can say whatever you want. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You can talk about me all you want to. I'm sure y'all talk about Adam behind his back all the time. You made it seem like motherfuckers don't have conversations about the motherfuckers around them. That is what motherfuckers do. And it's not always going to be positive. So for you to sit there and really be emotional about something as petty as that, it's not like he was talking oh, I beat his ass and he don't want no smoke, shit like that. That's talking behind your back. Somebody be yeah, I think I just want to make this decision, or they're thinking about all these things to base their decision off about. Shit like that is not talking behind your back. And I never understood why somebody would even put that much energy into caring about, oh, this, that, and third. Bro, I don't know, grow a pair, bro. Grow a pair. That's all I'm saying now. On another note, I do want to be transparent here. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm working back in the truck. Now, however, I do want to be transparent here because you got to think about, like, motherfuckers, like, this dude's a white dude, but, like, I'm not super racist, but I recognize race for what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect no white person to be my friend. I ain't gonna lie, in today's society and how we live today, I expect a white person to give me a job. You get what I'm saying? I expect to be hired by a white man. Like, it's sad. I don't expect our black people to do too much for me unless you're gonna do something for them. It's sad, but a white man in today's society would give you an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I will say, like, it's kind of Indian giver-ish to kind of give someone an opportunity only to take it away when you see that they're, like, building something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, say my boss were to let me use this truck to drive around. And then I got, like, a subcontract where I could drop off stuff with the truck. Like, say I could drop off things with the truck now. So, not only am I making money for him, I'm making money for me. Let's just say business picks up for me now. I got more deliveries than I got for him. You know what I'm saying? And he decides, I need another driver because you're too busy. That's one thing. Now, if he were to sit there and be like, well, he has his own thing going on. He can afford to buy his own truck. He could do his own thing. I don't really need him to be funding his thing. You know what I mean? And it was like a problem because now it's like a competition. Now I got people wanting to order through my delivery company instead of his. And he decides to, like, want to make changes about my schedule to kind of, like, slow down my production. It would bother me. And I ain't gonna lie, it would bother me because you didn't come talk to me about that. That's where I would, but as a boss, he doesn't have to. And because for the fact that I built my own thing through his name, should be grateful. I should never be sitting here, calling him out and doing a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't know. That was just my take on it. I feel like somebody like AD should be more tough. T-Rail, like I'm a fan of No Jumper. Like, I watch it a lot. And somebody like T-Rail, he doesn't come off to me like a follower. But for you to leave No Jumper because AD's leaving No Jumper, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you leave a company that's gonna help you so much and give you so much leverage, so much, all because the white man is talking shit? So what? He never liked you in the first place. You are a business partner. If you are a friend, I'm pretty sure you're only a friend until you start stepping on anyone's toes. That's any friend. And if you put yourself in his shoes, what would you do? Or it's like, if he put himself in your shoes, I really think he would not care as much. He would move on. He would start his own thing. And probably just thank you for using you. Like, if Adam, like, were to switch places with AD, I think Adam wouldn't give a fuck. He probably excel more. He probably do more because of leaving No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was just my take on it, man. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. I'm out.